Hey friends, Barkey Dog back with another movie review. This time we're looking at a movie from 1983 that is still an iconic entry into the action genre, namely the action picture Blue Thunder. Not since Chopper 1 has a show about police helicopters been so exciting. John Badham goes into badass mode with this one, directing the story about a $5 million military chopper being given to the Los Angeles Police Department. That's $5 million in 1980 dollars, by the way. True, it wouldn't stack up against Airwolf, not even when Airwolf was on the USA cable channel, but that's okay. For the purposes of the movie here, Blue Thunder is pretty cool, and it came first. The militarization of police departments is still a topic being discussed today. Of course, the Twitter weirdos would complain that the chopper is a symbol of male domination, since the gun looks like a giant Johnson. But that's not the kind of oppression the higher-ups in the picture are planning to use it for. The great Roy Scheider plays Murphy, a cop in the so-called Astro Division who pilots police helicopters. He had a rough time in Vietnam and uses a fancy 80s Casio wristwatch with a timer on it to help him keep focused. He's not popular with the higher-ups because they think he's on the edge, and he's a cop who doesn't always go by the book. Young Daniel Stern plays Murphy's co-pilot and flight observer, affectionately nicknamed Jaffo. He runs the suite of electronic instruments on Blue Thunder, which includes thermal imagers, zoom cameras, hypersensitive audio gear, and stuff like that. The chopper's computer systems also include a primitive internet-style link-up to the department's databank and telephone lines. Malcolm McDowell is the chief pilot and training officer, and all-around bad guy on the Blue Thunder project. He doesn't like Murphy. Turns out they have a history that dates back to their time in Vietnam. Pretty much enemies. And McDowell is out to crush Murphy once and for all, even going so far as to sabotage his chopper, hoping to kill him in a crash. Candy Clark is along as Murphy's single mother girlfriend. She's a bit of a ditzy dame, especially at driving, but Murphy loves her anyway. And she's pretty good in this. And we have Warren Oates in one of his last appearances. He was very ill during filming, though he hides it well. He plays the harried police captain tasked with keeping Murphy in line. After tangling a few times with McDowell, Haywood Floyd decides to use the surveillance abilities of Blue Thunder and spy on McDowell. And he and Jaffo uncover a plot to use the chopper against certain segments of the population. He also overhears his own death warrant. All of this is captured on tape, but McDowell is onto them. Jaffo spirits the tape away, but the bad guys come calling for him. Well, Captain Bridger isn't going to take that line down, so he decides to steal the Blue Thunder, and he sets out to kick all the ass in town and not leave any left over for the rest of us. Haywood Floyd's girlfriend recovers the tape and sets off on a high-speed run to a local television station so they can break the story of the evil plot against the citizenry. The cops are in hot pursuit and have orders to get the tape before anyone else can see it. Meanwhile, Malcolm McDowell sets off in another chopper with high-powered machine guns to take out Murphy and Blue Thunder. And I don't mean to dinner. What follows is a running dogfight over LA and it's one man against the police, McDowell, and a pair of F-16s, as Floyd tries to buy time. Will he succeed, or will Nathan Bridger go down in flames? Will the day be saved? Well, I'm not going to tell you. You're going to have to watch a movie. The chopper here looks all the world like an Apache attack helicopter, but it was really a French-made Gazelle with a bunch of pods attached to it to make it look mean. Here, the aircraft has a Gatling gun-type cannon, which would never be allowed to fly on a police chopper, even back then. The prop gun was so heavy, they had to add more weight to the back of the helicopter to balance it out so it could fly. This movie has one famous continuity error in it, which happens during the car chase. The girlfriend drives down an alley on two wheels, Duke Boy style, and comes out at the other end of the alley on the other two wheels. Turns out there was a deleted scene in the middle where the car flips over in the alley and you can still see damage on the roof of the car when it exits. Some cuts, especially the one made for Europe, chop this sequence out altogether, which appears to be the case with the version I saw on Amazon Prime. It's minor, but still, kinda sucks not to have that scene in there. Keep your physical media. Blue Thunder spawned a short-lived TV show about a year after it came out. That starred James Farentino as the Murphy character, renamed as Frank Chaney, and Dana Carvey played Jaffo. And the show had both Dick Butkus and Bubba Smith along as well. That's on DVD, so you can find it if you look. I really gotta give this movie 3 paws. Okay, it's an 80s action picture, but there's more going on than that. It's flawed, perhaps, and is very much a product of its time, but the movie still entertains and still has things to say today in 2021. Blue Thunder is available on VHS, DVD, and digitally from Amazon Prime. Well, that's all I have for you this time. I'll be back soon with another video. In the meantime, you take care of yourselves, okay? And I'll see you in the next one.